do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, good folk. How are we doing, good people? How we doing? Gotta rock the wire. It's Gator Friday, Florida Friday, Bronco Friday. It's Fist Pump Friday, and welcome to another episode of Montez at Midday. We're being brought to you by a title sponsor, the Weed Squad St. Louis, located at 8088 Watson Road. Get on over there. Get your green on today. Tell them Dre Montez sent you. Also, feel free to visit www.dremontez.com. Get a complete listing of all the sponsors. And speaking of sponsors, we have two new sponsors that we got to continuously tell you guys about. Friendlies in South City. Well, you will never leave there not knowing someone, because it is the friendliest bar there is, located on Roger Place. And also, our Fantasy Football League sponsor of the Montez at Midday and Who's to Blame the Podcast Fantasy Football League, our sponsor, Tower Pub, located on Morgan Ford in South City. Yeah, first time ever in 15 years, my man Rob has installed the NFL ticket at Tower Pub. There you go. All right. Don't forget to visit DreMontez.com to get a complete listing of all the sponsors that help put this contraption together that we like to call passion. The love of sports and entertainment. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. Appreciate it. You can follow us throughout the social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as YouTube. We have a page, Dre Montez. And also we have a podcast, Who's to Blame. You can catch the latest episode of Who's to Blame on, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast at. But we have it on Anchor, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Podbean, Tumblr, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, Facebook, Who's to Blame. So it's out there for you. Check it out. It's call it an interesting piece on my outlook on the future of sports. But if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you got a raise today or you off today, congratulations. You deserve it. If you put out last night, it's about damn time, huh? You did something real good for yourself. If you're on vacation right now, congratulations to you. If all the kids out the damn house and you listening to me and some hip-hop in the background naked, you deserve it. But you know how we got to start this thing off. High fives, chest bump. Get on in here for the real thing. Let's hug this thing on out. Didn't that feel good? It is Fist Pump Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. It's fantastic weather outside. If you have natural hair, today is our day. Right now is our day before it gets too humid. The past week has been natural hair week. For the first time in probably 4 months, I went hatless all week. We have to let the natural hair out. Gotta let our barber work. Show off. Shout out to Shaq, my barber, for the past 20 years. 20 years with my barber. There you go. Right there. Right there. Wow. Before we get into the news of the day, can I rattle you for just a smidge on something? You know, I watch a lot of TV in the morning, throughout the day. Watch a lot of movies, watch a lot of documentaries. I listen to a lot of music. I people watch, and I try to meet a new person every day. That's really a daily goal of mine. I want to meet a new person every day. I don't tell them about the podcast or the live stream, but just to have that conversation about life, sports, and passion. That's the gist of the three things I do when I meet a new person. But when I watch new shows, or when one of my shows surprise me, I'm wild and I'm in awe. So Good Morning Football is a big hit with me on the NFL Network. Comes on at 6 a.m. Nate Burleson recently left the show. Former NFL player, receiver. Nate Burleson works for CBS in the morning with Gayle King and Tony Kukoc. Did I say his name right? Tony Kukoc? Okay. They had Gayle King on there. And here was the question. Who was more impactful? Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man or Cisco with the thong song? I'm going to let that sink in one more time. Who was more impactful? Here was the question to Gayle King, Nate Burleson, and Tony Kukoc from the NFL Network this morning. Who was more impactful at this moment? Tobey Maguire playing Spider-Man or Cisco when he came out with the thong song? Ladies and gentlemen, can I please tell you what Gayle King said had me on the floor fucking rolling? She first said Tobey Maguire. She went that way. But then Sister Gayle King came out with that ass. And she said, I know y'all want me to say Cisco because y'all want to see me in the thong. Hello. Gayle King. Oprah. Bobby. That Gayle King. Robert. That Gayle King. That ass Gayle King. Oprah best friend Gayle King said that this morning on Good Morning Football. Oh my God. I was laughing so damn hard. So hard. Also, it was great to get back with the Man Cave members yesterday. We were at the Man Cave watching on the 84-inch television in the Man Cave. Man Cave president, thank you for having us over. Good food, good alcohol as always, good drugs as always. You know, we had June, Eagles fan. We had Slick, who was there, the only Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. We had Q. We still out on the river trying to figure out who Q's team is. We had Black, who is still the most dedicated Tom Brady hated fan ever. He got so mad last night, he left in the third quarter. That's how mad Black was. And then also, we had a new member at the Man Cave last night. Yeah. So that means if there's a new member, that means somebody in the president's family putting out, met a dude, she likes him, told him to come through. Man Cave new member Dave. I learned something about Dave last night. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to check this off the bucket list. I met a brother from Buffalo, New York. Hello. Who's a Buffalo Bills fan. Hello. The player that put him on the Buffalo Bills fan base was Daryl Talley. Talk to me. Yeah, bad hairline. You know, Steven Seagal wannabe. Jake the Snake, the wrestler, hairstyle. That Daryl Talley. I have never met a brother from Buffalo, New York that's a Buffalo Bills fan. And he's going to Miami to watch Buffalo take on Tua and the Dolphins. He's going to that game. But welcome, Man Cave member, new member, Dave. There it is right there, huh? There it is. We don't get new members. The last time we had a new member at the Man Cave, wow. Oh, man, probably 15 years ago. Yeah, we're a dedicated group. We locked in. But I take it Sunday they will be at Man Cave North, Jody's house. Man Cave member Jody. Got Man Cave member T-Mac, Man Cave member Jay's in Tampa. We're spread it out. Man Cave member TJ. There it is right there. I think everybody got their shout out this morning, but let's get into what everybody's talking about this morning. The NFL is back. Cowboy fan, whether you're one or not. Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, whether you're one or not. I only know two, or three. An African-American lesbian couple I met in Charlotte, North Carolina back in 2008, and I found out they're still together. And also, Slick, Man Cave member, is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. I'm talking the Dreamsicle uniform type fan. Huh? McKay days when they daddy used to coach the team. Huh? That's dedication right there. But last night football, it wasn't what everyone thought, was it? Why wasn't Zeke running the ball? Dak threw the ball 58 times? What the fuck? Who leaves Gronk open in the red zone? Questions I want to know. The NFL referees, we're starting this bullshit already. I really would like to sit with the referees the day after game when they watch their work. And I want to look at these motherfuckers in the face. You were right there. You were right. What? Your job is to watch this area of the field for certain infractions. But what? Stop looking at the lady with the titties out. Stop it. Stop it. You're not here to look at the fans. You're here to watch the game. We should not be at home yelling at the TV for something that the whole world saw, but these motherfuckers on the field didn't see it. Okay. I'm done booing the players. I'm done applauding the players. This year is about the NFL referees. I'm going to be on their ass. Yeah, I'm going to be on it. Because last night, I give them a D+. A D+, you can't play sports. You can't use my car to go out with your girlfriend or boyfriend. You're not going to the movies Friday night with your best friend. And nobody is spending the night. And no, I'm not buying your favorite cereal. If you were a kid, those 5 things matter. But they don't matter now. How does the NFL get this wrong? We request, require, want, beg, plead, cry, burn shit because athletes don't act the way we want them to act. I'm starting to think it's not about the NFL players anymore. It's not about the sports player anymore. It's about these fucking officials and referees and umpires and people that have a decisive opinion on the outcome. You had one motherfucking writer not allow Derek Jeter in the Hall of Fame. Focus, Dre. Focus. But the NFL referees, I need you to do better. I am not a Cowboy fan. I am not a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a sports fan. I care. I care about the integrity of the game. Protect the brand. They need to tell these fucking referees to protect the brand. How you don't know the difference between a push-off and who gets a double infraction on the same call? Never heard of this in my life. Hold on. You got pass interference and a personal foul, the same player. You gave them the ball and you put on the yards. That was a 30-plus yard penalty. Never heard of that in my life. Never. If I missed this before, please let me know. Please, if I messed up and said, Dre, this happened before, I have never, in my 50 years of watching football, because I was watching football in the womb, thank you, Dad, I've never heard of this before. Who leaves Gronk open in the red zone? Who? You. They almost threw for 900 yards of passing last night. How is that even possible? I don't want to hear no more about Zach Martin. I don't want to hear no more about Zeke. You know what? I was having this conversation with the Man Cave members yesterday. I've heard more about the Dallas Cowboys and Michael Jordan in the past 6 months, and I'm fucking tired of it. Michael Jordan hasn't played football. Shit, all my kids grown now. He hadn't played basketball in hella. They keep talking about Michael Jordan. They keep talking about the Dallas Cowboys as they're winning the Super Bowl, as they won the Super Bowl, and they have a shot and fuck to win it. No. Talk about the Cowboys when they're winning the division after week 12, and there's a clear shot they're going to win the division. Give me that. But you look across the board in the newspaper, on the radio, on television, all you hear is Michael Jordan and the Dallas Cowboys. I get it. Jerry Jones has a yacht. I get it. He loves Whataburger. I get it. They're America's team. I get it. The cheerleaders, they're not hotter than the Raiders cheerleaders. The Raiderettes are the sexiest cheerleaders in the NFL, and I'm a Bronco fan. Thank you. I get it. But damn it, give me a break on Michael Jordan. Give me a break on the Cowboys. The NFL starts Sunday. Clean up your man cave. Get the right alcohol. Question people about their food allergies. Some men, due to their damn women, are now going vegan or eating crazy shit or just doing weird shit. So check on your friends before you invite them over and you cook the shit they used to eat. Let's have a great football season. I wish all of you teams well. I got Teddy B as a quarterback. Take it off, Teddy B. I got my Broncos going either 9-8 or 8-9. I don't see a playoff in our future, but I'm going to root like fuck. I want to be wild. I want to be surprised. I want to be blown out of the waters on what this team has the capability of doing. But there are two teams out there I'm going to pay close attention to. All of you football fans. What up, good folk? Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to pay real close attention to the Buffalo Bills because nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills and the Washington football team. Yeah. I'm laying cash. I already laid my cash over in Illinois at FanDuel. Shout out to the horse track. I've laid cash on the Buffalo Bills and the Washington football team going to the Super Bowl. And the reason why I say this, that damn defense expectations, the projections, what they did last year to Tampa Bay, the only team to give fucking Tom Brady fucking fits was the Washington football team. They have Chase Young. If you don't know who Chase Young is, Google him. Men and women, children, Google this young man. I saw a documentary on Chase Young. Chase Young was 6 years old, playing football with people 10 years old. He was a quarterback. He had to remember 24 plays at 6 years old. How many of you right now have a 6-year-old, can spell their damn name and know their house phone number or your cell phone number? They don't. I'm laying cash on the Buffalo Bills and the Washington football team going to the Super Bowl. I know everybody wants to do with the funny voice. Well, I got to go ahead and take what's given to me. That's Patrick Mahomes. And everybody got terrific Tom, the man with the perfect hair. His baby mama is Bridget Moynihan. His wife is Giselle Bunsen. Hello. When we aim high, don't we? We're going to take a short break here and have a word from our sponsor, Mountain Man Scrub. Get your
Mountain Man Scrub.
Mountain Man Scrub.
As smooth as a river flows.
Mountain Man Scrub is great for your hands, your elbows, your feet, and also for that tramp stamp. Bring that tramp stamp back.
MountainManScrub.com.
Go to MountainManScrub.com.
Get your scrub on.
Ray Montez for your savings today. And don't forget, get your scrub on. All righty, there it is right there, and we're back. Hello! If you just tuning in, this is Montez at Midday. It is Fist Pump Friday. Shout out to our title sponsor, the Weed Squad St. Louis, located at 8088 Watson Road. There we are, good people. There it is. Already. We talked about Gayle King and Cisco and the Thong Song. If you missed it, go to YouTube. Check it out. You won't believe it. I didn't believe it either. We saw what the NFL officials did not fucking do last night, ladies and gentlemen. That is officiate the game. You had one job. How you didn't see. And then the slow-mo video is what gets me. All my smart TV owners out there, you know what I'm talking about. You can pause that damn thing. You can rewind it. You can zoom in. You can move the camera angle. It's like watching CSI porn. You ever done that? Zoomed in and then slowed it down. Focus, Dre. But the NFL officials really screwed up. Screwed up big time. I gave them a D+. A D+ last night for the first game. Again, shout out to the Man Cave members and new Man Cave member, Dave. A great name for the brother. Well, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is college football. is, I guess basically this is the weekend if they just gave money away to these institutions to have these games that don't matter. The first SEC game is Mizzou and Kentucky. I live in St. Louis, Missouri. Not a Mizzou fan. I mean, I get the colors. I get it. You know, great journalists came out of there. Shout out to my man Brandon Boyd, who's not a journalist but a great Mizzou fan and Mizzou alumni. But I get the Mizzou fans. You know, I may be going to my first Mizzou game ever this year to see my Florida football Gators if time allows. You know, I get to tailgate with the backwoods people. That should be a lot of fun. But games I'm planning to watch tomorrow on this amazing college football Saturday, I don't think it can in any way capture what we saw and experienced together last Saturday. I don't think there's nothing. But here are the games that I'm going to be paying attention to here at football headquarters tomorrow after we get our morning walk out the way. I'm going to watch this Oregon and the Ohio State game. You know, it's just something about them damn Oregon teams. The Beavers or the Ducks. The fans just make you want to be involved in whatever ritual they're fucking doing, whatever uniform concoction they're going to put together. You want to go to the mall or the store or the people that steal. Do people still steal clothes and sell them? I haven't met anybody like that in years. But when you used to have that person that would sell you stolen clothes, they would have that hookup right there. But I'm going to watch that game tomorrow, that being Oregon and the Ohio State. Texas A&M and Colorado. Oh, my God. What's an Aggie? The Buffaloes. Oh, my God, the Buffaloes. In my days in the Navy, I had the pleasure and honor of taking Colorado football team out on a personal tour of Pearl Harbor. And I met Cordell Stewart. Yeah. I met Eric Public Bieniemy. Yeah. I met Charles Johnson. Yeah. I met Dorian Hagen. Yeah. I met the coach. Rest in peace, Coach McCarthy. But I'm going to watch that game. Colorado and Texas A&M. Iowa and Iowa State. Those of you know who you are. I like Iowa and Iowa State because of the fans and the way they share their experience on social media. You feel like you're there, whether you're riding a bicycle to the game, having a beer, or waving at the kids in the hospital. You feel like you were there when you're watching an Iowa or Iowa State game. It feels like I'm going to stand by the 70-inch and feel like I'm there when I'm watching that game tomorrow. This one gets close to home. Texas Longhorns playing Arkansas Razorbacks. Augusta, stand up. Little Rock, Ball Knob, Searcy, Fitchie, Whiteville, stand up. Rise up to the occasion. That's family territory. Arkansas, if you're not from there. If you're from there, it's pronounced Arkansas. I got to watch this game. This bring back the old days, back in the 80s when Texas and Arkansas went at it. It's going to be impactful. Oh, John Elway, I got to watch this game because of you. Stanford and USC. That just got a lot of smart, bright-ass kids written on it, don't it? IQ off the roof, but they can somehow, some way play this game called football. Stanford and USC. I got to watch that game because I'm a Elway fanatic. And I've already mentioned the only SEC matchup tomorrow is Mizzou and Kentucky. We all know in the universe I'm a Kentucky fan in basketball. They were fun to watch when Jared Lorenzen was the quarterback, a 300-pound quarterback. Yes, that existed in this world, in this time frame. So I still go with that whole phrase and catchphrase and wording. You can do anything you want to do if you work hard at it and put your mind to it. Jared Lorenzen, 300-pound quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Mizzou, oh my God. Remember Corby Jones? He was in the Heisman Trophy conversation for like 2 weeks. I like that Mizzou football team better than I like this Mizzou football team. But I like the Mizzou student section. Third row, top left. Keep it up, girl. Keep it up. The abilities to pause, move the camera, zoom in. Smart television is the greatest thing since Star 69. I don't mean on the phone. I'm talking about the position. It's Friday, kids. It's natural hair weather day, probably to 3 o'clock, and then it's going to be humid again. But this week, I would like to give a shout out to the weather gods. This was the best hair week I've had all summer long. All my natural hair people, you know what I'm talking about, because conditioner is not $9 anymore. How much is it, kids? It's $21 a bottle, Dre. I told you. Shit going up. So we have to be careful when we get our natural hair outside and it's not fitting for us. You know, see, people would weave and sew in and patches, and they still think that's their baby hair. They don't understand this shit. This has been a great week if you have natural hair. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Don't forget, you can check us out on YouTube as well. We have a channel, Dre Montez. You can catch the latest episode of my podcast, Who's to Blame? It's up wherever you listen to your favorite podcast at, but just in case, on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play, Podbean as well, and also on our social media platforms. On Facebook, we have a page, Who's to Blame, Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, Twitter, at W2B Dre Montez. And for the live stream, Montez at midday, we have a page on YouTube, Dre Montez. There you go. So you can catch all the shows in its full entirety. And don't forget to visit www.dremontez.com. Hit that sponsor link, get an appreciation of all the sponsors. Click on there. Check some of these places out. Show some love. Mention the name. And don't forget to get your scrub on with Mountain Man Scrub. And welcome again our two newest sponsors, Friendlies, here in South City on Roger Place, and Tower Pub, located on Morgan Ford. There you go, right there, kids. And Tower Pub has the NFL ticket for the first time in 15 years. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the real world. Well, kids, it's Friday. It's beer o'clock somewhere. It's get your JMO on somewhere. But no matter what, we're getting closer to one of the greatest reunions of all time. October 1st through the 3rd, downtown St. Louis. Get prepared. My brothers are coming. This is going to be one of those weekends they make a movie about after we're long gone. Somebody's going to make a movie about what's going to happen that weekend. October 1st to the 3rd. College football fans, get it on. If you have an RV and you're kicking it tomorrow, share it with me. I want to live vicariously through you. And more importantly, appreciate the details of the weekend. And it is the NFL kickoff weekend. Great game last night. Both sides, Cowboys and Buccaneers. Don't have a dog in the fight, but I love the game. NFL officials gets a D+. Yeah, I'm going to be on their ass every game, every week, every moment. We're going to catch it here. And don't forget to check out the Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky saga, American Crime Story that's going on. I still cannot believe what happened between that the president got some pussy and everybody knew about it. My American people, I do have to tell you, as your president, William Jefferson Clinton, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. My American people, it is the funniest, real, Lifetime channel, player-headed network I've ever seen in my life. It's funny. Just watch it if you get a chance. If not, it's better than watching Space Jam with LeBron James. Can't do it. But guys, enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Big Stu, we coming next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. You guys enjoy your weekend, and don't forget to appreciate the details of the day. If your back pockets are touching, it means you have no ass at all, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we're going to roll up out of here. And in the words